So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. What fantastic scenes here in Barcelona. This massive stadium, officially Europe's largest, and from what we understand, about to become even bigger than it is now. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And we're underway. Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Eric Garcia.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Kubasi. And Fermin. Yamal. He is through here! Great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
De Jong. And Fermin. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, he's burst through! Picked out, there's the shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United really could have done without this. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Ahmad. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Fermin, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ferran Torres.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
That is a crunching tackle. Referee has just said play on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Diogo Dalot. Barcelona have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Diallo clearly cannot believe it, but he is off and they're going to have to find a way without him. And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. And we're underway again.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Aim forwards. Fermin. De Jong. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Spread it left. Valde. Oh, good-looking ball. Garnacho. Your impression so far, Jim?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There's the hit! Sticks it away! Manchester United are back on level terms. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Clips it so gently. Fermin. Casado. Balde. And he's managed to get free.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
In once, there's the header!
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this.
Lewandowski! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Lewandowski fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Looking for options for movement.
Manchester United need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Now that's well seen too. Casado. Now it's Lewandowski. Goes looking wide. He's in plenty of space here. And that will be the final act. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Manchester